In a move that has sent shockwaves across celebrity and royal circles, Meghan Markle has reportedly been banned from attending the highly anticipated Miss World 2025 Charity Gala, set to take place at the opulent Taj Falaknuma Palace in Hyderabad, India. Once considered a darling of global philanthropy, Meghan is now finding doors closing in elite circles, with insiders claiming she was explicitly denied a seat at the prestigious event, a snub that has left the Duchess of Sussex enraged. According to multiple sources close to the planning committee, this development is not merely a scheduling oversight or administrative mishap. It's a pointed rejection from an international platform known for championing humanitarian efforts. The Miss World Foundation, long respected for its emphasis on charity and female empowerment, is said to have distanced itself from Meghan due to what organizers referred to as her polarizing presence and a growing unease with her self-centric brand of advocacy. One high-ranking official from the organizing body, speaking on condition of anonymity, stated, "The Miss World platform is about uplifting others through grace, humility, and service. There's been increasing concern that Meghan's appearances have become more about optics and less about genuine cause-driven work. This isn't the first time Meghan has been criticized for overshadowing charitable events with what many interpret as self-promotion and personal branding. The decision to bar Meghan from the gala follows several recent controversies surrounding her public behavior and initiatives. Her Netflix docuseries with Prince Harry, for instance, was widely condemned for its perceived attacks on the British royal family and thinly veiled attempts to rewrite royal history. Many felt that Meghan weaponized the public's sympathy, turning personal grievances into global spectacles. Critics argue that her penchant for making headlines has detracted from meaningful discourse around the causes she claims to support. Moreover, her Archetypes podcast was shelved after just one season, with reports suggesting that Spotify executives were unimpressed with the lack of substance and clarity in her messaging. One insider described the content as unfocused and self-congratulatory. These sentiments seem to mirror the concerns voiced by Miss World 2025 organizers who, according to leaked correspondence, viewed Meghan's potential presence as a risk to the event's integrity and purpose. The Taj Falaknuma Palace, a 19th-century palace known for its exclusivity and regal atmosphere, has played host to some of the most refined global events in recent history. Its selection as the venue for this year's gala underscores the grandeur and high standards expected of attendees. "We want guests who reflect dignity and international cooperation, not controversy and spectacle," said another event planner involved in the vetting process. Meghan's exclusion also stands in stark contrast to the welcome received by other global figures such as Priyanka Chopra, Angelina Jolie, and Queen Rania of Jordan. Women known not only for their star power but also for their deeply rooted commitment to humanitarian work without theatrics. Event insiders reportedly referred to this year's guest list as a statement of intent designed to reinforce the seriousness and legacy of Miss World's charitable mission. It's important to note that Meghan's declining popularity in diplomatic and philanthropic circles is becoming harder to ignore. A 2025 Ipsos poll conducted in the UK showed that public trust in Meghan Markle had dropped below 25%, with many respondents citing her relentless media campaigns and disrespect toward tradition as key factors. In the US, where she hoped to rebrand as a cultural icon and activist, her image remains divisive. While she has loyal supporters, a growing segment of observers, including former allies in the media, have begun calling out what they view as performative activism. Sources close to Meghan insist that she was never formally invited to the Miss World Gala and that claims of her being banned are exaggerated. However, this narrative contradicts accounts from within the event's organizing team, who confirmed that an initial request for her attendance, possibly submitted by her representatives, was declined outright. It wasn't just a no. It was a very deliberate decision, the source reiterated. As the Miss World 2025 Gala prepares to unfold in regal splendor, the absence of Meghan Markle has become one of its most talked-about features. For some, it's a moment of reckoning, a bold move by a globally respected institution to distance itself from celebrity culture that too often blurs the line between genuine activism and personal ambition. Whether this exclusion will serve as a wake-up call or fuel further controversy remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, in the glittering halls of Taj Falaknuma, Meghan Markle will not have a seat, and that decision is making headlines around the world. Already, The fallout from the exclusion is echoing far beyond the marble halls of the palace. Social media platforms are ablaze with divided opinions, some praising the Miss World organization for taking a principled stand, others accusing it of bowing to conservative pressure. Hashtags like #NoSeatForMeg and #RoyallyRejected have begun trending, signaling that public interest in Meghan's turbulent trajectory is far from waning. What's particularly telling is the silence from Meghan and Prince Harry's camp. No official statement has been released, a rarity given their usual tendency to swiftly address controversies. Analysts suggest this radio silence may be strategic, either a calculated pause before launching a counter-narrative or a quiet recognition that the backlash is gaining traction. Meanwhile, sources inside Montecito claim the Duchess is furious at being sidelined, reportedly interpreting the snub as a personal insult rather than a political decision. Some insiders say Meghan had hoped to use the event as a springboard for her next philanthropic initiative, a project now abruptly derailed. As the world watches, one message rings clear: reputation matters. And in elite circles where substance outweighs spectacle, Meghan Markle may find that even her fame is no longer a free pass.